Activate your motherboard, the quantum guide to cellular vitality. What if everything you've been told about aging was based on an incomplete map? We've been taught to see the human body as a biochemical machine, a collection of separate parts that inevitably wear down. But this model overlooks the conductor of the entire orchestra. This guide proposes a radical, yet profoundly natural paradigm shift. Your body is a dynamic, energy-transducing organism, and at the center of its sophisticated bioelectrical network lies a master regulator hiding in plain sight: melanin. Far more than a simple pigment, melanin is your body's quantum biological motherboard. This semiconductor material, concentrated in your skin, eyes, and brain, absorbs energy from the environment, light, sound, and pressure, and converts it into a stable electrical current that powers your entire system. The performance of this motherboard is directly reflected in the health of your telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes. As the source material analogizes, telomeres are protective caps at the ends of linear chromosomes, analogous to the aglets on shoelaces. They prevent your genetic code from fraying. The purpose of this guide is to move beyond the old, passive model of aging. Here, you will learn what telomeres truly represent, why the health of your melanin motherboard is the master key to preserving them, and how you can leverage powerful lifestyle choices to upgrade your entire biological operating system. The Living Ledger. Understanding telomeres as a performance readout. Telomeres are formally defined as nucleoprotein structures that safeguard our genetic material during cell division. Each time a cell replicates, these caps shorten slightly. This shortening is a primary hallmark of the aging process, a molecular clock ticking away in our cells. Thanks to modern science, we can measure this with stunning accuracy, with researchers establishing an average shortening rate of 27 base pairs per year in human leukocytes. But to see this as a one-way street toward decline is to miss the point entirely. Telomere length is not a fixed destiny. It is the living ledger of your cellular vitality. Its rate of change is a direct reflection of the stability, or chaos, within your bioelectrical system. A well-functioning motherboard creates a low-noise, high-voltage internal environment where telomeres are preserved. A compromised, glitching system creates a state of chaotic, inflammatory, bioelectrical noise that erodes them. The good news? You are the operator of this system. Its performance is not set in stone, and the following pillars are your primary tools for optimization. The Telomere Protection Plan, 4 pillars of bioelectrical health. While telomere shortening is natural, its rate is profoundly influenced by your daily inputs. These 4 pillars are not just healthy habits. They are direct interventions to stabilize your motherboard, reduce system noise, and preserve your cellular clock. Generate your current. The bioelectric power of movement. Regular exercise is one of the most potent ways to generate a clean, stable bioelectric current throughout your body. It improves mitochondrial efficiency, quenching the oxidative inferno of free radicals that degrades your system and erodes telomeres. The evidence is clear. Engaging in 150 minutes of moderate weekly exercise can increase the activity of the telomere rebuilding enzyme, telomerase, by 30% and slow the rate of telomere shortening by 15%. Activate now. Aim for 5 30-minute sessions of brisk walking, cycling, or swimming per week to generate a powerful protective current for your cells. System reboot. The cellular repair cycle of sleep. Sleep is not passive downtime. It is the critical period when your system reboots, runs diagnostics, and executes deep cellular repair. During these hours, hormonal regulation and physical maintenance are prioritized. Depriving your body of this cycle is like running a sophisticated computer for weeks without a restart. Performance degrades and errors accumulate. Chronically sleeping less than 6 hours per night can accelerate telomere shortening by 18%. Activate now. Aim for a consistent 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. This allows your biological operating system to complete its vital maintenance and defragmentation cycles. Signal versus noise. Conquering bioelectrical chaos. Chronic stress is the primary source of internal bioelectrical noise. The stress hormone cortisol creates a chaotic, catabolic state that directly attacks cellular integrity. This isn't a vague concept. It is a measurable, system-wide brownout. The data is startling. Chronic stress is correlated with 35% faster telomere shortening. Mitigating this internal static is non-negotiable for cellular longevity. Activate now. Integrate stress mitigation practices into your daily routine. Meditation is a proven strategy for reducing cortisol and transforming chaotic noise back into a clear, coherent signal. Fueling the motherboard, the anti-inflammatory blueprint. Your diet provides the raw building blocks for your motherboard. An inflammatory diet high in processed foods creates the equivalent of toxic sludge in your system, while a protective diet provides the pure components and antioxidant cofactors needed for optimal function. The Mediterranean diet is the most studied pattern for this effect, with consistent adherence correlated with 24% slower telomere shortening over a 5-year period. Nutrient Food Group Primary Benefit and Source Mediterranean Diet. Slower telomere shortening. High intake of vegetables, fruits, nuts, whole grains, fish, and olive oil. Omega-3 fatty acids reduces inflammatory markers. Found in fatty fish like salmon. Supplement 1 to 2 grams daily. Vitamin C associated with longer telomeres. Found in fruits and vegetables. Supplement 500 milliliters daily. To further upgrade your system, consider incorporating one of nature's most potent longevity activators. Gynostemma, known as the immortality herb, contains compounds that have been shown to activate telomerase, the enzyme that actively rebuilds telomeres, offering a powerful tool to not just protect, but potentially restore your cellular clock. Charging the motherboard. How to safely use the sun as a power source. Modern life has taught us to fear the sun, but this has disconnected us from our primary source of environmental energy. The challenge is not to avoid the sun, but to intelligently engage with it. Understanding its role extends far beyond vitamin D synthesis. Think of sunlight as the external charger for your melanin motherboard. Morning sun, in particular, provides photonic energy that charges the melanin matrix, raising your body's baseline bioelectrical voltage. A safe and effective strategy rests on 3 pillars. Smart sun exposure. This involves brief, calculated exposure. For those with lighter skin, 10 to 15 minutes of midday sun on the arms and legs is often sufficient to trigger vitamin D production. The cardinal rule is to never redden or burn. After this brief window, protect your skin with clothing or non-toxic sunscreen. Dietary sources. Bolster your levels through foods rich in vitamin D, such as fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, and egg yolks. Reliable supplementation. This is the most consistent method for ensuring optimal levels. Start with a blood test to establish your baseline, then supplement with vitamin D3 as needed to maintain a healthy range. Conclusion: you are the operator. The central message is clear. Your telomere length is not a fixed destiny. It is a dynamic biomarker, a performance readout of your internal operating system. You are not a passive victim of your genetics. You are the operator of a sophisticated, self-healing biological marvel. By leveraging these science-backed interventions, charging your system with intelligent movement and sunlight, rebooting with restorative sleep, clearing internal noise with stress management, and providing pure fuel with a protective diet, you can profoundly impact your health trajectory. You have the power to protect your cellular clock, promoting a longer, more vibrant, and more resilient life.